Right. Muy update me on now, sorry. Quite a good storage update to go to you wish you. I quite check at you eat. Me a Makuskabit. I'm a Makuskabit, how quiet. We're back over the meat. I would know at night I'm kind of patent there. At night, how couldn't you hire you? Wait this shit. I go here. I ate bet baby no the good. I made some hat. Hey to go. That I got excited. I could have mad sort. I quite that no show. Made some I guess it. Quite that the burning get you more. Hey to go. Because I had the more guy, hey to go. Was I got to ask a book see you. Hey she you and that was it. Hey to go. More smoke. Oh, to go chosh it only station. I got to go bed shim. Hey to go. I got snacks at it. I'm scored. I got to go. The stage go you dot. Unishket. I got cash about it there. Got come white in there. I could check it out. Just of that to it. Like what's that so going? We've got a big shit score. This sort eight now, never. I got what bits in it there. Hey to go. Yeah, those. One guy she's hit schedule good to go. No show me to she was the gate out. It's a go. I could have batted. Also, his own school about a big schedule. Oh, yeah, she be safe now, does she? How small in the cost she out. No, so one guy she's hit out. No show me to she go. You ask her, oh, you need to shabby. I quite that if I'm going to one, I could start to give back. Oh, no, that way, no, that which we check give back. He there. Quite a lot, the money gets a bit set. But the man wash half on a hand, I can't show that. I got to say, be at. He don't go. I keep a going to more, the Shaguna Martin there. I can't go back to say it, I got a bit. I couldn't wash you, I got that bit sugar, I did that. And they had those shades I give up. No sure made that now. No, she's always about. Second year, her. We thought so, you. I thought that sheet. Motion that had done which I know that sits in the Wahio. Hates the hole. I could take a year. I thought I get in school, you. And they bad those. Moet je maar in door hadden cheio, nou ik ga je toch al zoiets. Ik denk dat je, kan je, was soort, en dat dus. Nou zo dat je ziet, ik denk dat je het nebes. Als je was er in het nou, zoals een jogo hoog te gaan, heet ik ook bij DCS hoog te gaan is je zo. Zes tot ten, en dat dus. Ik miato de noas, mato nas. Ik testo het net dus. Zeker nas swahio wetad. Schwapeto de neosje matoid. Ik zeg het deetig. Zeg het dat dat dus. Kamai dat nosem. Mogen niet bij asjes bafie mogen. Hou mogen ze het vertellen. Kamai dat nosem. Yoga gear. Could get second or no shine matot. Mogonos, you wouldn't even be a shishes baffy mogoa. Algomugiago says if to air. Yoga gear no ash. Matot. That might give a book. She said to NG Nash, she was a ship shed. I'll give a night neighbor on. Dan they took the nips in Anno. Which gets my little open say to that's in there. Could I not get your head in so? To which you are not. Give us which you are. But scan instrument so or shamado. You, just of that. Check what starts away you. I what you eat that ocean, what that's. Я купаться тебя псо. En daar de weten dat dat scheelt dan niet en daar. Ik de steeds om me kon ook al je check op me weer. En op me weer. Ik check, weet je wat? Ik kwart niet meten je. Ik je wat stoot maar. Meisje goed stoot. Ik ga weet. En die mas komen goed. De wat stoot maar. Wat je iets dat je misschien kan daar doen je niet. Ik kon zo schoten dat je dat hebben. Weet niet mas komen goed. Ik ben een chimie ooit maar perfect. Maar ik heb hier goed perfect. Wee bij goed gaan. Nou, we ben moeite gezien nou jood. Maar goed je wordt niet gehad we daar nou. Niet ze bij daar nou. Backstore hebben nou. Nee, dat maakt het thuis. Ik word daar was nog gezet. Zij tot was het tot thuis chill in de goed. Ik wist net dat ik met hem. Hij is best gemet. Met je door hem het. Ik zeg hem in pizza. Ik dacht nou. Ik mijn best zit. Ik ben nou het chill in de goed. Mooi bijna nooit zorgen en mooi pizza. Ik dacht. Ik ben net zo goed zijn meer. Ja, dan is ze mooi aan maar ze die hier. In de goed. Als je ne, je gaat niet naar zo. O ja, o spijtje. En zo ne. Het komt je bedoelen je. Het komt je bedoelen is zo mooi. Zie je ja. Ja, ik heb ze maar nooit. Goeie wit. Ik zeg toch dit. Kan meer schwaarzen daar. Zeg toch dit. Ik zeg met dat wet zei je. Zoals een musibie oorzaak keren. Met dat wet. O je goed schokap bij scheid. Ga dat. Goed schokap naar de kamer. He does. Ga dat. Bedoel je 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 me dat. Mooi. Wees naar de kamer. We moeten Indiana. He does. Ik stop het woord bij ons in het meal. Ik heb een maatje. Ik weet naar de kamer. Ik ga daar genoeg. Dan deed ik niet meer. Ik dacht genoeg. Schap het dat kon. Hier was ik ben, dat kon niet. Ik ga daar genoeg. Zij en ik heb me daar op boys. Ik dacht genoeg. Geen hier goed. Zeg dat heb ik goed stem. Ik dacht genoeg. Ik heb het schade. Ik zei, ik ook zo mooi een beetje. Als ik go zo mooi dat ooit schoot ik weer. Ik zei, go zo mooi aan die. Die niet zo dat je moest gaan en zei ja dat. Ze gaat niet daar. Het hebben het we pitjes net nou dat het hebben het daar. Net en zag ik net de hoofd. Maar ze op maar genomen de moest op me schaden daar. We pitjes hebben net op maar genomen. Ik post het naar buiten naar het huis. Hier. Ik zei het maar we pitjes hebben dat is je mee. Het daar genomen. Ze hebben me goed aan op schotje. Het daar genomen. Ik heb een katje gehoord. Ik had daar genomen. Dan heeft ik ook goed mee uit zo. Ah, joh. Nee, dat is een katje meer. Was net een katje meer. Kwam ze komen zo aan, dat best katje moest. Hier. Ik zeg, hoe heb je bij? Koosje moet. Goed, kom maar, zo'n koosje moet. Ik dacht, ja. Koosje moet aan die, joh. Ik moest hem katje moest gaan, zei hij dat. Joh. Ik ga. Wij, boven zo. Hallo. Weet je, me hebben we tegen die daar. Naast het zo, ja, dat. Dan moet je gezegd dat die daar. Ik kon naar. Wij, GBS. Ago nastis nem betagonio öppen här. Kodo isfianda. Hidagano. Kaya tips fabinende. Hidagano snad ofta men det dock nibben. Hidagano. Ego isfiadi vende. Jag tror tips fabin den coach toch na. Jag ska gå upp magro. Man var tips fabin. Hidagano. Koragano. Det går så. Jag dock så nu kagachi. Det vet ju. Sasser das ho. Det gas honot med dos. Det är stocket inte vidare. Med dos. Jag hör jag säger då. Jag var sen GPS var sen gäste. I dagen då. Nej, kul. Nu är det det med då. Jag bara beska dagen då. Vad hot. Det var det jag kunde. Edna när det bestämde sig med så afio. Jag kunde se abskid med västmet med. Och kunde jag ha boika jag nägama. Kan jag hot. Bam hoda det skochio när det har varit. Då magnet mus. Vi har magnet giva mus upp skau. Jag får pidot nervös.
Waja, and I was supposed to go like this. Thank you, Daryl, for the cultural anecdote. Good afternoon, everyone. Bonjour. Welcome to John Abbott College. Bienvenue au Cégep John Abbott. I will be your MC this afternoon, Juan Carlos, and we would like to ask you to get your phones ready and to please help us welcome our class of 2023 with a hand of applause, please. Welcome and thank you very much for being with us this afternoon. I would like to invite now for the land acknowledgement, Mr. John Halpin, the Director General of John Abbott College.
Welcome to our graduates. Special day for you. At John Abbott College, we acknowledge that we are on unceded Indigenous lands of the traditional territory of both the Kanien'kehá:ka, the Mohawk, and the Anishinaabe, Algonquin peoples. We are grateful for the opportunity to gather here, and we thank the many generations of people who have taken care of this land and these waters. Tiohtià:ke, Montreal, is historically known as a gathering place for diverse First Nations. Thus, we recognize and deeply appreciate the historic and ongoing Indigenous connections to and presence on these lands and waters. We also recognize the contributions Métis, Inuit, and other Indigenous peoples have made in shaping and strengthening our communities. Together, as a diverse college community, we commit to building a sincere relationship with Indigenous peoples based on respect, dignity, trust, and cooperation in the process of advancing truth and reconciliation. Thank you all for being here.
Miigwech, Mr. Halpin. Now we'd like to invite to come and say the opening prayer to Lucy Trapper, Sonia's ugawe, or Sonia's mom.
Thank you. Congratulations, first of all, to the graduates. I'd like to do a little bit about myself. I was a teacher, a Cree language teacher. I work for the Cree School Board. And I always taught my students how to pray in Cree, the Lord's Prayer. So this is what the prayer I'm going to be using right now. Would be chajel udim chgaun. Notawinan, gajishakut kaitain. Gadwich stating in order to gason, stood the mound, Gadwich do digno, what a steed, tapskut, gadishagot. Minan and Jishka Joshua Matsiat, where bait monan, which where bait mosto, and Zika one dot muimetsto. Egawi magi to Tina and Jishka Chiguat, Mag, Mamitu Ganamonan, Metstegon. With these to be seen to the mountain, Gekes ton, nested state action, Gazize, nest Gazize. Amen. But before I leave this pulpit, I would like to do something special. Special for my community. I'm from Iyeskuwiiu, and when these students came to Iyeskuwiiu and for their Cree culture, they stayed with Elder Iyeskuwiiu, who is the great-grandmother of two of these students. And today, it's her family could have been here, but today is the day they have to attend her funeral. So I would like to do a moment of silence in memory of Iyeskuwiiu, because I think for the students here, I think Iyeskuwiiu played a big part in their education. Let us stand and remember the family. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Trapper. And so we are here to celebrate the Iyeskuwiiu completion ceremony. And with a welcoming message, we'd like to introduce Ms. Teresa Bergello, Academic Dean at John Abbott College. Teresa Bergello has been the Academic Dean for the past year after serving as Dean of Pedagogical Development and Innovation for 2 years and Dean of Science and Social Science for 6 years. Before that, Teresa was a nurse for 25 years, which includes her employment at John Abbott since 2004 as a teacher and program coordinator in the nursing department. In the past year, as Academic Dean, Teresa has been working actively with many stakeholders to advance the college's work in responding to Indigenous students' needs and concerns. Ms. Burgello?
Dear honored guests and graduates, on behalf of John Abbott College, it's a pleasure and an honor for me to welcome you to this celebration and for our second graduating class of Iyeskuwiiu program. This unique program was designed by the Cree School Board in collaboration with John Abbott, and the first cohort was in the fall of 2021. We were able to base the program on the Ministry of Higher Education's one-year Springboard program for the transition to college studies. But we've also been able to tailor it to the needs of graduates and students of the Cree School Board. This is the second Springboard program that we've developed, and with pride, we're happy that we've been able to do so. The current program, or the partnership that we have between John Abbott and the Cree School Board, was founded on the mutual desire to not only see Cree students succeed in post-secondary, but also for them to learn about themselves in their communities as Iyeskuwiiu. We hope that we at John Abbott have and continue to be effective in this mission of serving this desire for the Cree School Board and for their students. There are many who were involved in the development and support of this program, and we thank them for their commitment and work. At the college, the role of our Center for Continuing Education, Louise Legault, among many. Kim Martin now is our new dean, overseeing our Indigenous education and programs. And our continued support, of course, from our Director of Continuing Education, Stephanie Highgate, have all been very crucial, among others, at the college. They have our special thanks. With its formation and approval in February of 2021, we today are now here with all of you, our second cohort, having completed the program. I think the proof of the program is in all of you, in its success here, as we sit here to celebrate your achievements today. So congratulations to all of you, graduates. And for those who have supported you and those who've been there for you, thank you to all of them as well. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, Ms. Burgello. We'd like to invite on stage now Ms. Kim Martin, Dean of Indigenous Education at John Abbott College. Kim Martin is a John Abbott College alum and former faculty member of the nursing department. She has over a decade of experience in leadership and management as a clinical coordinator and team leader, and has contributed to a community of knowledge in her work as an Indigenous reviewing for Elsevier Publishing. A member of, we congratulate her as well for her new role as a dean. A member of the Ganehengeha community of Ganawage, she has been involved with volunteer work for the Kateri Memorial Hospital Foundation, has written for the Eastern Door newspaper, and has been involved with the community initiatives related to issues facing community students. Since joining John Abbott as a nursing instructor, she has collaborated with students and educators from various Indigenous communities to help identify and address barriers to education, cultural safety, and curriculum. As Dean of Indigenous Education, Kim hopes to continue her work as an advocate of Indigenous education, addressing barriers to education, as well as promoting the health and well-being of Indigenous students. Ms. Martin?
Wacha, hello everybody. I am sincerely humbled and honored to be able to be here today on this day of celebration, recognizing all of the hard work that you've put into this last year in your schooling. Coming from my own community and having gone to school in my community, being the way that I transitioned back to coming to college, I know some of the hardships and the hard times that we go through as students and in our communities, and from family obligations to work to trying to have a life to trying to have balance. Going to school online and completing a program like you did is no small feat. And I'm just truly so honored to be able to be here to see you today to receive your certificates. And I really want to thank your families that supported you. I also want to thank your teachers and Louise Legault and Darlene Chichu for putting all of the work together that it takes to support a program like this and to make sure that it's delivered in a way for our students to be in line with culture and community and to honor our languages. And so I'd like to just give a hand to our teachers, to Darlene and to Louise Legault for all the hard work that they did in putting the program together. And I know that some of you from the previous group that graduated and some of you that are here today are going to be coming back to us in the fall, and I really look forward to that because for all of the hard work that you've put in, and there's something that you might not see is the way that we all see you and the strength that you give to others by completing and going through a program like this for others in your community. You're an inspiration. Today, for me, you're an inspiration. And while we do talk a lot about barriers to education and how we can make education better, today is for you, just to fully absorb this day and to celebrate in all of the achievement and all the hard work that you have put into this. And so I don't want to say too many words because I think the most important example is going to be when you come up here and take your certificate. Yawa.
Miigwech, Ms. Martin, thank you very much. Merci. I would like to welcome now on stage Ms. Carolyn Mark, Director General of the Cree School Board. Ms. Mark graduated with a master's degree in business administration from Concordia University in 2013. She also has a Bachelor of Arts degree in applied human science from Concordia University and a Bachelor of Social Work from McGill University. Ms. Mark has worked with the Cree School Board for over 20 years in various special projects and has been the Deputy Director General of Operations from 2016 to 2021 until her appointment as Director General. She recently led successful negotiations with the Quebec government to approve major new capital projects, including the new elementary school and new high school for Chisasibi. She was also part of the core team that successfully negotiated the Cree School Board's budgetary rules for 2019-2020 to 2023-2024 with Quebec and Canada. Please help me welcome Ms. Mark.
Wajagum swe. Nut munakshnon de vegetastembiak. Nut strani data na wabn the good jog and just stayag gets good masoyak. Agnes and station had sigani ino yamone abstana im higon dinint. Ge good the good zewits good the moga to the ino yam dog area stag the man sti yamonano tsano tadaikya. As and Jew, we hear the down. When Satan, then they got to say to me, okay, Kabiji David Sian, Ekido. We Googled the Unduk. So, for the rest of you, Wadzia, Kwekwe, hello, bonjour. I acknowledge everyone in this room. I'm very grateful and thankful to have been here this year. As you know, last year I couldn't make it because there was a COVID scare in my family when my 2 grandsons caught it, so I had to keep everyone else safe and stay behind. So I'm very thankful, Chamando Nashkama, that I'm here being able to be in front of you, see everyone, meet the people that work with the graduates and the Dean, John, the Director General, our Chairperson, Dr. Sarah Pash, and the rest of you that worked hard on helping our students, EU students, succeed in their Iyeskuwiiu program. When I thought about the name Iyeskuwiiu, and when I thought about it in Cree, like what it means, what it meant, and the only thing that came to was my Jumshum's words, Iyeskuwiiu, meaning get ready. That was my teaching. It could be a different interpretation for other people, but Iyeskuwiiu means get ready. So you're a stepping stone to where you want to go, where you want to get to in your careers. So I'm very proud and humbled to see all of you. Hopefully I get a chance to meet every one of you after the ceremony. But the message that I want to give you, like Iyeskuwiiu, the first stepping stone to the career path that you're going to take. Some of you may not have it figured out. I certainly didn't have it figured out at that age. But life, sometimes it's a sign, sometimes it's one decision, sometimes it's a direction, sometimes it's someone telling you where they see you that helps you make your decisions. But the one thing that I know for sure is if you know who you are, even if you don't have it all figured out, Iyeskuwiiu Iyeskuwiiu which goes by my pogon. It's good Satan than the dishbumtayag, than the matchino dishbumtayag. Egna gave the goods. Skudik chistayag, skudik cheat mega, Jagon booked masoyag. Gauja dukshnag nide, like Gauja bedjwayag, Tebedjabtiag, and it's in them time, sweat jaw, sweat the biag. Sweating the taxnology, gavs the wichiats, the EU streets, a bed up its yeg. So I didn't want to make it long, but my language is very important to me. And I was raised on the land with my grandparents. 6 years of my life was spent in the bush with them. We only came out in the summer or sometimes Christmas. And Christmas, you know, the first celebration I can remember in my head about Christmas, it's 6 months away, but waking up and the smell of donuts. And then when I looked up, I saw the Christmas tree. And there was donuts on the Christmas tree. So that was my first recollection of a Christmas. But with you people, you're going to bring more to that tree. That's could be 10 hours ago. Said George that's hours ago, Tishmioka. That's a steam nanots. Yeah. As we all know, the previous year was not easy. The pandemic brought us difficulties, challenges, uncertainties. However, you are proof even in challenges, there can be successes. That's you. Round of applause, that's you. And with one success, it's an exciting time. You have the opportunity to shape your own future and your own community. Some of you have clear goals and a purpose, while others may not. I said it already. How can your potential shine? How can your education help you in thriving and living your best life? How can it help your community? These are all good questions to ask yourself. And it's not easy what you've done, but I hope you know and feel how proud I am as your Director General to be here with you to celebrate the success and to ask you, once you finish your education, please come home to Iyeskuwiiu and come and work for our nation. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Nashkumt na.
Miigwech, Ms. Mark, and I guess, yes, we do Google you, and congratulations on all your achievements. One thing that is important that is not on Google is all the efforts and the perseverance that you had to go through to make your achievements as an example of your community. So, miigwech, again, thank you. Next, I'd like to invite you to pay attention to the monitor here, as we will have a message from Ms. Stephanie Highgate, Director, Center for Continuing Education and International Programs, who unfortunately could not be here with us at John Abbott this afternoon, but you will see her message in a moment. Stephanie was born and raised in Germany. Always interested to broaden her horizons, she ventured out to several countries for studies and work until she settled in Canada with her family. At John Abbott College, she worked as a coordinator of international office prior to moving on as director of continuing education. Her passion is to help students find their path in life through lifelong learning and engagement with the world around us. Go ahead, please.
Dear students, dear teachers, representatives of the Cree School Board and Cree Nation, families and friends of our students. I'm very honored to speak to you today at the occasion of the celebration ceremony for the IK students who graduated in the second cohort of the IK program. To all IK students, from my heart, I congratulate you to your accomplishment. You can be very proud of yourself reaching this important milestone in your life. Congratulations. On behalf of John Abbott College, I thank you for the energy, perseverance, and commitment you brought to the success of the IK program. You were accompanied in your journey by several people, your teachers, your counselors, your families, honored elders of your community, Sarah, Louise, the representatives of the Cree School Board, and many more. Some were directly involved with you, others worked diligently behind the scene to make this program a success. Thank you very much to the entire team who supported the IK students and the IK program. I would like to express a very, very special thank you to the IK teachers who mentored and coached you every single day, kept you on track, shared their knowledge with you, and encouraged you to grow and succeed and learn. Your teachers are dedicated and went above and beyond their call of duty. Please join me in applauding Ilana Cornelis, the contemporary issues teacher, Robin Juppé, the physical education teacher, Mary Shem for Cree languages, Jet Matouche for humanities, and Victoria Leduc for English. The IK program addresses a very special need of the Cree community and continues to be relevant. We are now preparing for cohort number 3, starting in the fall semester. John Abbott College is very proud to be partner in the IK program. A special thank you to the Cree School Board and the Cree Nation for your confidence in John Abbott College. Dear students, I wish you all the best in your future journey. It is my hope that you choose an educational path that best suits you. Please rest assured that the doors of John Abbott College will always remain open to you should you wish to continue your studies, whether now or in the future. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Ms. Highgate. And as a nice segue, we'd like to invite on stage Louise Legault, coordinator of the Iyeskuwiiu program to hand in the gifts for the teachers.
I want to join my voice to Stephanie's and all those who have worked with the teachers. I want to say a thank you, teachers, for your dedication, your commitment to student success, and the time and energy you spent with the students to assure not only the academic success, but also their personal growth and well-being. You are a very special group of teachers, and it's a real privilege to be working with you. So there was a group of 5 teachers who covered the courses, the 2 semesters. Mary Sham for the Cree language, Victoria Leduc for English, Ilana Cornelius, contemporary issues, Jed Matouche, humanities, and Oben Jupe, physical education, who took the students out in the bush, and I know that you all had a great time. Not all the teachers could make it here this afternoon, but we have 2 teachers with us, and I would like them to come in the front, Ilana and Oben. Go over there.
Thank you very much. And again, to the teachers, and part of the reason why they are having success as teachers is because of the participation of their students. Again, congratulations. We would like to ask you again to join us here at the monitor to welcome Mr. Bertie Wapachi, Chairperson of the Cree Health Board and Social Services of James Bay, the CBHSSJB. Mr. Wapachi is originally from Nemaska, but currently resides in Chisasibi. In his early life, he was an advocate for the rights of the James Bay Cree. In 1999, he was elected as CBHSSJB's chairperson at the young age of 29, where he negotiated a memorandum of understanding with the Quebec Ministry of Health and Social Services, which resulted in a 5-year agreement signed between the Cree Nation and the government of Quebec. Remarkably, it was the first multi-year, multi-million-dollar agreement of its kind signed in Quebec regarding the development of health services, clinical space, staff housing, and specialized medical equipment. After his departure of the CBHSSJB, Mr. Wapachi continued to contribute to the well-being of individuals and communities by concentrating on the economic development of his community, where he was the leader of the Chisasibi Business Service Center for 15 years. In 2020, he was re-elected as the chairperson of the Cree Board of Health and Social Services, where he continues to inspire and support the Cree Health Board to become the most progressive Indigenous health and social services organization in Canada and the world. Let's hear from Mr. Wapachi.
Wajir, Awini Bertie Wapachi, Awini Iyeskuwiiu Cree Health Board. I'm the chairperson of the Cree Health Board. My name is Bertie Wapachi. I've been asked to speak to you today, first of all, on behalf of our organization, to congratulate you in your completion of your program for preparation for college. That's one of the things we're very proud as partners with the school board, and how they offer a diverse set of programs such as this one to prepare for our students and our youth into education, higher education, and in post-secondary studies. To tell you a little bit about our organization, we've been around for at least 45 years. So after signing the James Bay Agreement in 75, we were established in 78, April that year. So after 45 years, our organization has gone through its own struggles, its own period of milestones and success. And of course, all the challenges in between on a weekly, daily basis sometimes. But it is what our organization does. We provide a variety of services, and probably one of the biggest organizations, if not the biggest organization in our territory. At the moment, we are staffed at least 3,000 in staff and over 350 million annual budget. And in 1999, we were somewhere around 45 million, under 1,000 in staff. And during that period, 99 to 2003, I was chairperson there again. And from that period on, I would consider that the first great transformation of the Creel Board. And after 24 years of that process and effort, through the first SRP and the first health agreement, and after 3 SRPs and 3 health agreements, the health board now stands at 3,000 in staff, as I said, and over 350 million annual budget. So it's a big change. At the same time, I guess, coming back, the changes that were required is to give us greater autonomy, greater authority as an organization for our people to deal with our own issues much more, and to have control of pretty much everything that we can take our hands on as an organization and as a people. So in the future, many changes will be coming. First, in our model of care, that's changing. We're changing our systems. We're amending legislation, including youth protection and the law that governs us as an organization. So all of those are coming. So in the next SRP and the next health agreement, and these changes that are coming will be another set of another milestone, I would say, of another great transformation for the organization. Where we are headed, we don't know, of course, but our plans is to become the most progressive Indigenous health and social services organization in the country and the world. That is our goal, and we intend to reach it. So this is where it's important for any young person, such as yourselves, that have difficulty sometimes to figure out what you want in your future. Well, we can tell you, we are a very welcoming organization, and if you're interested to join us to fill the gaps, such as in our representation as Crees in the organization, is 70%, and we'd like to increase that, especially in the professional area, doctors, nurses, therapists, lab technicians, whatever it is. We have plenty of work available there, but our intention is to develop within and to stop struggling in the future, always looking for help from the outside. So with that in mind, I just wanted to encourage you to seriously consider a career with us, and certainly take a look at our endeavors, our plans, and the development that's coming up for the Cree Health Board. So we look forward to hearing from you. And if you have any interest in our organization or any position, field, please free to visit us and take a look at what we have for the future. So with that in mind, congratulations again on behalf of our organization, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors, post-secondary studies. Keep it going.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wapachi. It is the moment now to come and receive what you worked so hard for. So just a little rehearsal. We're going to walk over there and get your diplomas and walk down here so that we can take lovely pictures and of your moment, right? So I'd like to welcome on stage Ms. Darlene Chichu, Director, Higher Learning Department at the Cree School Board. Ms. Chichu is from the Cree Nation of Waskaganish. Since March 2022, she's the Director of the newly established Department of Higher Learning at the Cree School Board. Prior to her new role and responsibility, she has been Director for the Waskaganish Learning Center. Ms. Chicho, please, and she'll be joined by Ms. Kim Martin, Dean of Indigenous Education at John Abbott College. It's okay, it's sturdy, don't worry. We'd like to start by welcoming Hope Atsinia from the Cree Nation of Wemindji on the Dean Atsinaya. Thank you. Thank you. Juan Carlos Quintana, so trust me, I feel for you. For the Cree Nation of Wemindji on the Dean's list for Fall 2022 and Winter 2023. Thank you. Congratulations. Cree Sky Daniluk from the Cree Nation of Wemindji. We would like to invite Ms. Dr. Sarah Pash to come up to the stage as well to honor us with her presence so that we can have a picture with her as well, please. Thank you. We're going to... Thank you. We'd like to welcome on stage Haley Gorges-Kish from the Cree Nation of Wemindji on the Dean's list for Fall 2022, Winter 2023. And I promise you I will work on the pronunciation. It's easier than I make it. George Kish. Thank you. Thank you. We'd like to welcome now Kira Blueboy Mitchell from the Cree Nation of Waskaganish. Congratulations. Next, we'd like to invite Sonia Trapper from the Cree Nation of Waskaganish on the Dean's List for Fall 2022 and Winter 2023. Thank you. We'd like to welcome now Cadence Kawapit from the Cree Nation of Wapmagush, sorry, there you go. It's the Spanish phonetics with the French and the English, so I apologize for that. On the Dean's List for Fall 2022 and Winter 2023. There you go. Now it's official. We'd like to invite now Chanel Moir from the Cree Nation of Namaska on the Dean's List for Fall 2022 and Winter 2023. Thank you very much. Now I would like to welcome Skylar Chizo from the Cree Nation of East Maine on the Dean's List for Fall 2022. Would like to welcome on stage now Jano Moses Lutit from the Cree Nation of Chisasibi on the Dean's List for Fall 2022 and Winter 2023. We'd like to also acknowledge absent today, couldn't make it to the ceremony, Rianne Otter from the Cree Nation of Wamingji on the Dean's List for Fall 2022 and Winter 2023. So let's a round of applause. I would like to invite our guest on stage now to come to the microphone and make some closing remarks, please.
Well, first of all, congratulations, graduates. It is such an honor to be able to witness this today. I know how hard you have worked towards this, and I cannot tell you how proud I am of you, for you on behalf of the Council of Commissioners. It is, this is such a wonderful program, and you represent everything that we are working for and towards as a school board. Now, the school board is our nation's tool for self-determination in education. It's our way of saying as a nation that we're going to do this for ourselves and we're going to do it our way and we are going to achieve the results that we want to achieve. And this program is so much a part of it because post-secondary is really one of our biggest tools in achieving everything we need to achieve for the future. And you have taken this step. You've taken this step forward in your lives for yourselves and for your families and for your communities and for everyone who is coming after you. So don't ever underestimate the importance of what you have done this year and what you have achieved and what this graduation represents to all of us. I'm grateful for everything that you have done, and I really can't wait to see what you do next. So congratulations again, graduates. And thank you to all of your parents and your supporters and your teachers and everyone who has been there with you along the way. All the very best in the future.
I just want to say, I said to each and every one of you how proud I am of you. And like my heart is overwhelmed right now just seeing all of you come and take this next step. And yes, this program was to get ready. And so we hope that we've gotten you ready. And when I started here, I started in my community and I came back to be a nurse. And then I was a nurse and then I was a teacher. I never thought that I would be standing here in the role that I am today. So the choices that we make, we never know what path it will lead us to, but making this as investment in yourself results in an investment in our communities and in our nations. And so I am so glad to be here in this first time that I get to be here and give your certificates to you. I told Daryl Diamond there in the back that I have to learn more Cree. And so for the rest of you that are going to be here in the fall, hold me to that. And I hope that in our next ceremony for the next cohort coming in that I will be able to give my full address in Cree. Miigwech.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm honored and pleased as well as many have already expressed, and I want to echo the same sentiments that everyone else has shared with you this afternoon. I will make mine short because I know you don't want to really listen to me, but it's all about you. So I want to acknowledge you all. And on behalf of the Deputy Director General for Adult and Higher Learning, Stella Lameboy, who's unable to join us today, she does want to wish all of you the best in your future endeavors. So whatever your choices are, be passionate about what you do. And remember, you represent yourself, you represent your community, your families. So go out into that world and grab it and do what makes you happy and what you're passionate about. So with that, I also want to acknowledge Sarah Dow. Could you stand, please? Without Sarah, Louise, can we give her a round of applause? And also Daisy Fry, who's not here today, but Melissa's here. She's works with Daisy. Melissa, could you please stand? Melissa's a part of the student success team. Sarah works with higher learning. Louise is with John Abbott. So these are the people that you work with closely and who you know more than you know me. So I want to express my gratitude to them for their devotion to you and to your success. All the best in your future. Miigwech.
I too, like Kim, promise you that I will work on my pronunciation for the Cree words and last names for next year as well. One word that I do know, that it's in all of our hearts, is kukum. I would like to welcome now Miss Evelyn Blueboy, who is Kira's kukum, grandma, to come and say the farewell closing prayer, please.
Okay, nishtum de dan najma machina and dishkat gim together bowing jishuk dan naskum dan and dishka cabbage that ut na ham se cabbage beshiat to be together ut haben stod im se dan im sha booked masoda. Timak, you're the reason for all things, Lord, and without you, we would not be here. So thank you, Lord. We ask that you bless each person in attendance with your love and grace. Let this time that you have brought to us have gone well, and let everyone be refreshed in mind and body. Lord Jesus, you are the Prince of Peace. You are the one who brings calm to chaotic situations. We ask that you be with us as we leave this place, and that you guide our footsteps as we go forth, as we go out from here. Give us your peace, your love, your protection. Help us to be your hands and feet in this world. And we ask that you would help us to put into practice what we have learned. Give us the strength and the courage to do what you have called us to do. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Miigwech. Gracias. I always tell my students and children, learn how to say thank you and please in every language. So, miigwech. And we're honored to be here. So, it is your moment now. Congratulations. It is time to do the traditional hat toss to see how the hair stayed, for those of you who have, unlike me. So, whenever you're ready, we go 3, 2, 1, and then we go for the picture. Or can we? Well, yeah, it's a good suggestion. This gentleman is, he's my guardian angel. So we're gonna maybe ask you to come in front and do the ceremonial toss in front of everybody, so we can celebrate you, and we'll be immortalizing the moment. So come in front of the stage, and come. Who's starting first? Do I have to call you back again and do you haven't practiced enough your names, so yeah. Yeah, so come up here on stage, and then we're gonna, whoever hits the ceiling gets a prize. Oh, before they throw, we're gonna do one picture. So go. What about over there? There you go. Yay! Congratulations. We do have refreshments in the back as well. So there are tea, coffee, and sweets. Thank you very much for being here with us. We are honored, and we wish to see more of you next year. Thank you very much. We're going to have the procession now with music. All right. So we're just going to do the procession, and then they're going to come back in front with without their togas. Is that okay? I'm just the parrot in front of here. I'm being told what to do by my puppet master here. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to do the All right, let's hear it for our 2023 Iyeskuwiiu graduates, please, as we... So a procession to go out the same way you came, and then with the music and the choreography that you learned. Choreography. Thank you very much, and there are those refreshments still in back, tea, coffee, and sweets for those of you who'd like to enjoy them. Thank you very much again, and we'll hope to see you next year.